So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's an excellent interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vitoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Pedri. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the counter is on. Messi. Rice. Belletti. Van Dijk.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Messi with a definite foul there. Odegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! Victoria!
Mohamed Salah very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne. Musiala. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well read, nice interception. And it's De Bruyne. Back into the middle. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, played right into his path. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Odegaard. Half an hour played now. Now who's going to be first to this? Musiala. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Rice. And he's intervened well there. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Pedri. Now it's Torres. No way through. And here's Musiala. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Oh, can win style. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe. Ødegaard.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Real chance! There it is!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Victoria take the lead. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Victoria have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal. Pedri! Ødegaard. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ødegaard. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. He could be in here. Fernando Torres. He is through here. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Torres. Messi. Pedri has created 1 goal already. Rodri. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Belletti. Real chance here. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a good position here. Pedri, nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Now Mbappe. Messi, he's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Salah. Pedri. Haaland demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Musiala. Pedri. Rice. Van Dijk. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. He's picked his De Bruyne! Rice trying to keep this in. They've won a corner.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Número 4. Número 14.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short.
Victoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Darwin, and he's onside. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rice. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. And the shot! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Havertz.
Ribery really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Big chance, corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Beckham with the short one. Ribery. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Musiala. Oh, good read. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Mohamed Salah, Haaland! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mohamed Salah. In with a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now the breakaway. Out to the right, back into the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
now the finish! They've scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Victoria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Real chance! It's in! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline.
And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Yamal.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make them.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Croatia with this to equalise. a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe, great hit! Goal! Victoria! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Now it's Odegaard. Mbappe. Rodri. Hops for safety. Victoria finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. Zakaria gets it away. Croatia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He can run onto that. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Collier. He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And we've reached half-time. Victoria playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
I'd like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. No reported change to either side during the break. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. Messi. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Haaland on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Fiddles it through. Victoria are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. And he's picked out the run. He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Victoria have their second corner now. Rodri is onto this. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Terrific header! Goal! Victoria! And again they hit the front.
The attendance for this
Great
match
header,
was
made it look easy.
29,950.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he put it away? Collar chasing after it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. Vieira tries making a foray down the right. Alexander-Arnold. He's played him through. And he cuts out the supply. 75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Victoria close now to seeing this one through to the end. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And it's Messi. Collar.
Croatia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 1 minute
Haaland.
added time.
And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Haaland, happy to bask in... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but
It's Nedved! He's done very well to get to that.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bigo with the short one. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Now Saliba. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Ruben Dias. Now Saliba. It's a good spell of possession, this. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Rodri. Vitz. Vieira. Saliba. Vitz. Rijkaard. Oh, good read. Mohamed Salah. Victoria, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. And it's Salah. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Dias. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Figo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Wirtz, chance here to counter. Salah. And it's Salah. That's Wirtz. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Vieira. And it's Figo. Oh, he's onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Here's Nedved. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Saliba. Now Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Now Ruben Dias. Saliba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Figo. Rodri. That's headed upfield. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Figo. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Figo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Well, there's the clearance. Wirtz.
Look, movement creates more options.
He rises! And the first half is done. Victoria got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that's a good ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Victoria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Hernandez. Now Ødegaard. Foot in. Figo. He's had a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Ødegaard. And it's Salah. Some really good ball movement. 60 minutes played. A lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nedved. Rummenigge pinches it off him. He is starved of space and time. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Now it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Nice sequence of passes this. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Figo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Saka! And again the keeper stands strong. Nedved. He's played him through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per
Rodri.
il numero 11. Il
Saliba.
numero 9.
Van
Messi.
Dijk. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great play. Messi. Great hit! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete.
Victoria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
Milan making another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 18.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and
Big chance!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Guti. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Vinicius Junior. Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Musiala. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. He has found the way through. Shot could be on. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Belletti. Gnabry.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That is ended up in no man's land.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Gnabry. He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. And he's taking no chances there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Header! Goal, Italy! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Vittoria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shot a goal!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the crossfield ball. Rodri, out to the left it goes. Gnabry has it in a wide position. Big header! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that was very necessary. Rodri cuts out the pass. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Vittoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That'll be a throw. Belletti, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Climbs up big! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri, some resolute defending there. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Maldini. It's Hullet. Chance to shoot now. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Italy have reclaimed it.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And the keeper's in command.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Caros espectadores, gostávamos de pedir o vosso contributo para o Fundo das Crianças Desfavorecidas.
Nghe anh. Không, em có gọi đâu. Chắc không phải đâu anh.
And the second half gets on the
Chắc ấn
way.
nhầm ấy. Vâng.
Victoria now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Vieira. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rodri. Saliba. And it's Salah. De Bruyne. Haaland. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Just too high. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. Odegaard. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's a key interception. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pull it. Ball played for Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He gets big! De Bruyne. Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bergomi. Rijkaard. And it's Gnabry. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Gnabry, and he's certainly onside here. It's a mighty effort! Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance. That is great defending, so alert. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, that's neat.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Bruyne. Oh, well played. Pirlo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Vieira. Vieira cuts out the pass. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Now it's Shevchenko. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Pirlo. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne. And he welcomes it in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's straight offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's taking no chances there. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good running with the ball. Ødegaard. Haaland. Ødegaard. Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Plays the ball back. And it's Vieira. Maldini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo gets across and deals with it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the shot! Pullet has a look and plays it forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard. Mbappe. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that... Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona take the lead. Look at the space here. Now the finish! And that was very necessary. And it's Pirlo. Mbappe! Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Haaland. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Haaland. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Now the ball's gone astray. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. Son Heung-min! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Salah. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. He's looking to set free a runner. Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's picked... And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Victoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Son Heung-min.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ødegaard. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting.
Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's got a side of goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. He's got the shot away. Oh, another save.
Thuram can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Bullets! Just off target. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. For De Bruyne. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to thread one through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Stood up well to him there. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Haaland. Mateus. Oh, great play. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Hernandez, Mbappe, Odegaard, Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found a way through. Mateus. Quality ball.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Odegaard. He's played him through. Haaland. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That could spell trouble. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chooses to go back. He's in a good position here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. And the ball's come loose here. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Up for a header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
So half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Haaland. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Victoria can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great chance here from position. Bullet! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Son Heung-min. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. It's a great ball. That is great defending, so alert. Now who's going to be first to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. Fiddles it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. That's a fabulous... And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ăn cơm bây giờ.
Rodri. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's bust Haaland! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Thôi phải chịu.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And here's a chance! Missed by a fraction. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pull it. Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Victoria really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Haaland. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Haaland. He's had a hit! Goal! Victoria! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked out the run. Oh, just skips past his man. Conte is the name on everyone's lips just now. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And they're
And the finish! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's played him through. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been...
Messi! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And now the breakaway. Ødegaard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Hullet. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Plenty to aim at here. And he was alert to it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Musiala. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Just eases him off the ball. That's an excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. That is good alertness. Mohamed Salah. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet, There is a balance wherever you look. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are back on the way.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Đánh gọn cơm nha.
He can get that clear.
Gọn
Speculative
còn ăn
strike.
cơm.
Spread it left. Nice, and the shot! They've done it!
Nó xuống trước đi.
And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Odegaard. Mbappe. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked up real chance!